Getting ready to have my esophagram. Hey guys, Anna here. I am at the hospital getting ready to have my esophagram, where I'm supposed to drink this nasty, chalky stuff and swallow it and take pictures of it, and I don't know. I'll tell you how it goes.
Okay, so I'm back home from the hospital and my esophagram. Interesting test. It was really cool because they look at the esophagram, or they look at your esophagus, and they look at your entire stomach. And I was like, yes! So it's fluoroscopy, which is it's in radiology, but it's basically taking like a motion picture, so not like a static x-ray. So I had to drink like barium, like standing upright and facing a certain way, and then like laying down and kind of like rolling over, and like drinking a certain like thick barium first, and then like this fizzy thing to cause potential like reflux to see if that happened. And I was thinking, now looking back, I'm like, I shouldn't have taken my antacids this morning. Whatever. Anyway, so then the doctor, I think he was like an attending or something. It was really cool because he actually discussed the results of the test with me, which I don't usually get, right away. Usually you have to wait for your doctor. So he obviously said, he would look at it so much closer, just to see if, and he missed any small things. But he said he didn't see any regurgitation or reflux or things like that. And he said it seemed like the basically the barium, so the fluid, was moving through my stomach. I asked if he could on the imaging only see the barium, so the white spot like in my stomach, or if he could potentially see anything else, like maybe food. And he said that he could, and he did see some food, but not a whole lot. And so I was kind of like, oh. And of course I haven't eaten anything since last night. I just had some juice this morning, so. And I do know that liquids go through me pretty well. So there's that. But it was definitely interesting because I said, for me, it's also really helpful just to rule stuff out. So there we go. That was the test. It was very interesting, and you were like on this table and you like stood against it, and then they like tilted it back when you were leaning against it all the way flat, so then you could be doing the flat part and then rolling over and then rolling over and then on your stomach, and then drinking the little thing and then bringing you all the way back up. And I was like, oh my word, I might throw up, but I was good. I kept it all inside me. It was a really interesting test. One of the most interesting I've ever had. So I'm like, not maybe ever had, but it was definitely interesting. And I, so anyway, that was that. And now I am like so tired. It's ridiculous. I got a message from DC and I haven't looked at it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and look at that. And then I have to start calling neurosurgeons in my state and see if they treat my potential craniocervical instability. Because no one that I know can recommend anyone. So I just have to start calling people. Super duper scary. So anyway, I gotta go. See you guys later.
Oh man, I feel like I got run over by 3 semi-trucks. But it's all good. I did take a short nap, so that helped ish, or maybe not even short. I don't know, whatever. I took a nap. And I did call some neurosurgeons and did some digging around on the internet. And one of them, the lady talked to one of the surgeons, and he had heard of EDS, he was familiar with it, and he could definitely treat, they can definitely treat the CCI if I do have that. So, I have to talk to my mom, but I'm thinking that that is probably a good place to start. I do have to have an MRI or CT scan of my neck before I go. Just have that ready for him to look at, I guess. So we will be figuring that out. Someone to write that script. And other than that, the message that I got from the DC clinic, which is my Lyme specialist, it was about something different. It wasn't my lab work. So I am going to call them tomorrow and see if there's any progress, see if there are any updates. When I talked to them on Friday, we were just waiting on 2 tests to be finished before they sent the whole thing over to the doctor. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll be soon. And then also the supplies for my, feeding tube, they didn't come. They haven't come yet. And so I talked to the lady on Friday, and it's supposed to come in like 1 to 2 days. Anyways, I guess I got some more phone calls to do tomorrow. It's never ending, folks. I really thought that the barium from the Esophagram might, hey, that rhymes, might hurt my stomach like throughout the day. I had read, because I always research about tests beforehand, and I had read that it was like a chalky substance, like a thick substance, and I'm thinking, oh my word, it's going to be in my stomach or my intestine, yada yada, and it hasn't hurt. And I'm so thankful. It made me nauseous, but that part passed pretty quickly, so I didn't have to take any meds for that. So for those of you who are getting an esophagram, it's really not that bad. The weirdest, worst, most bizarre part is just when they like tilt you back on the table and you're like, I'm falling, but they do it really slowly. But it's really not that bad of a test, and they were exceedingly nice, and helpful, and just described everything very, very, very wonderful. So it was a good experience. And my body hurts so bad, and my head is starting to just really ramp up again as far as pain goes. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to go live on Facebook for my business. I've been dipping my toes back, and then my feet back, and then my ankles, and I'm trying to get up to my calves and my knees. I'm trying to get back in. I had just had to take so much time out and just figure out ways to kind of cope with what is going on with my illness. And talking to you guys has been one of them, and Instagram has been one of them. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I highly recommend you do it. Link is in below the description. I want to call it the bio, whatever. It's in my bio too, I guess. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you showing up all the random times that I post a vlog right now, because I'm on a very unclear schedule. And please subscribe if you haven't already, because I also appreciate that very much. And otherwise, I will see you super soon.